the tactics of the left are now completely out in the open. The things that people like you have been saying for years were happening, and that you were called a conspiracy theorist for, or probably a white supremacist, or probably a plethora of other degrading words, right? Now they say it. Now we know that you were right, you and others. There is nothing they won't do to separate our children from us and make them their tools. I want to give you a chance to comment on how that feels to somebody like you who's been sending up the warning flares for all these years.
Well, Dr. Gina, the one word you use that best describes what is happening is evil. This is unadulterated evil that we're seeing before our eyes. You know, you're a counselor. You know that gender dysphoria, gender confusion is a real sickness that needs to be treated compassionately, but it does need to be treated. I mean, you don't want to encourage your children in mental illness. I mean, if a parent had a child that came in one day and said, "Mom, Dad, I really been thinking about it, and I think I'm a kumquat," you wouldn't say, "Child, that is wonderful. Let me help you dress like a kumquat. You can go out and live in the vegetable patch." No, you would take that child to a counselor as quickly as possible in order to help them. And parents who play into this voluntarily, really, I think, are going to have to answer to God for what they've done. And make no mistake about it, your listeners, Jesus weighed in on this gender issue. He had a very clear word about it in Matthew 19. He said to the Pharisees, "Have you not read that God made them male and female? God created two genders, not 3 or 4, and God is the one who gives us our gender, and to try to change that is to rebel against his plan for our life."